his dogs.
Super annoying.
Can't do anything about it. Doesn't help me to get annoyed either.
Mm.
I don't think he treats his dogs well either. They whine in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do a thing about it. It's part of our 18th century experience.
Mm-hmm.
Move. All kinds of stuff. It's just crazy.
Wild.
Wow, you have a nice pose right now. It's different from how it was, but it's close enough. But it's very nice, though. You can hold that. I just want to make you aware that you moved, just so actually, so you could even remember how you are. You know, to do it again. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's a nice gesture. It's nice.
I love the dogs in the background.
It's kind of interesting in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has to be accepted, but at the same time, it does kind of give this experience to it, you know.
It's the Philadelphia experience.
It is. Very much.
And I hear the 47 going by every day. Welcome to SEPTA. Route 47.
It's true. It's all part of the world. Interesting. something's up with your hands where they moved.
They're here.
Yeah, were your legs crossed that same way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I was looking up at your face a little more. Yeah, okay, now it's moving a lot, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's towards the kitchen, a little tilted this way.
That's nice. Very nice. Sometimes it gets silent too. It's not always like this, but
It's actually more comforting just to hear the sounds of the outside.
then what?
To hear the sounds of the outside. When I lived in Cape May and it was totally quiet. It freaked me out.
Yeah.
I want to hear people walking around. I want to hear
One gets
dogs.
used to the city.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the middle of winter, there'd be nothing. No
Oh, yeah.
sounds, and it would totally freak me out.
Working on the hands. So you can look around if you wish.
I gotcha.
I am meaning to really like work harder on hands because focused on faces, but I would kind of do the hands quickly instead of really, you know.
I should have my knowledge so great from bartending for like 14,000
No, no, no.
days in a row.
No, 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 no.
I've done a series of photographs of hands and legs.
Mm-hmm. That's a great idea. I was just thinking about like like that. So, were they people that you knew?
Yeah, a lot where my boyfriend and I, like, he would be sleeping or something, and just like, and myself, I take pictures of my hands all the time. Just like the way in which they land, like, and then I realized, like, it's kind of interesting, you know, like, I'm home from work, and the way my hands fall, I can't move them now, but, and other friends, and like, just lying in bed, and like, your leg crosses the other person's leg.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the resistance of the smartphone temptation.
But like, for some reason today I've got like 4,000, I guess because work clothes, like, everyone, Billy's texting me,
Mm-hmm.
miss you already.
There's going to have to be an internet support group.
Exactly.
There will be people.
And they're just going to be shutting off my fucking phone when I did it today.
They're going to be like going through. It was their only social outlet. It was their
yeah, well, right. And that's a weird thing, you know.
Actually, there were people in there who it probably was their only social outlet.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be.
Oh, definitely. To happy hour, I was talking to my friend Chris, who's a journalist, and I was like, it's just gonna be weird for the next week. Like, I'm so used to talking to so many people,
Mm-hmm.
but just being silent. Like, you know, unless I come out here, and he's like, well, we can hang out. And I was like, I kind of need that, but like, it's just gonna be bizarre till I find a new gig. Like, to not talk to anyone for 9 hours a day. You know?
Mm-hmm. Do you mean the customers, coworkers, or both?
Both.
You were there for 9 years straight?
Not straight. About 5 and 5 while I moved away, and then I came back.
Right, to the shore.
Yeah, but I also was in the service industry. I worked with my ex-husband's mother, my mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, that owned a 5-star B&B. So again, I've always been in hospitality. So it's just weird to like take some time, and like I was talking to my friend Chris, who's a journalist and also a photographer. I'm like, we should hang out and take some pictures, and just be quiet. You know, like, it's gonna be weird for me to be quiet. Actually finish a book, reading and writing.
Are you writing a book?
I write a lot, but
Great.
right, I'm gonna take next week or so off and just make art and be quiet.
Yeah, that's a power move, definitely.
You can't just jump into something and be like frustrated and pissed off, you know?
Doing a good job.
Try. Actually not that hard, it's relaxing.
It's good, it's going well. I'm gonna go back to your face in a minute. I just had to get a little bit done here, and then when we take a break, I usually, at this point, like I work on the background, because there's a certain amount of design that can happen without looking at the model. But you've been making these different expressions that are all very good and very interesting. But it's sort of like the passing clouds in the sky. The sky is changing, you know.
It's funny, I spend a lot of time looking at the, you know, since daylight savings, looking at the clouds and like, even walking naked a cab, like how different it looks. There's like blue streaks.
Okay, now I'm gonna work on your face again. So
Okay.
that's a really nice pose, but come back a little to the original. Yeah, like that. That's great.
Okay.
And then maybe ever so slightly more upright. No, not that way, the side to side upright. There, that's good. That's good. That's great. I'm excited. It's got a lot of potential. It's nice coming along. say 2 cases of beer?
I just got 2 cases of beer.
That's what they said? Yeah, I don't hear well. My hearing's bad. It's all jumbled
There's
today.
a lot of funny conversation going on over there.
It's funny. So I guess they're gonna have a fun party. Well, 2 cases of beer can be quite nice.
I imagine there's others, it's just that other things, it's just that's what the one person brought.
Yeah, it can be a little hard to decode things. Good. Yeah. Nice. There was one time I was painting a friend of mine and I started, like I was really happy with how it was going, but I started saying fuck yeah. Which seems so like out of place, you know, like you know, like I'm watching the Eagles score a touchdown or something, you know, so it
Right.
was, but I really was, I was like, it was cracking my friend up.
Right.
It was kind of funny, it was like, I guess you're pretty excited about the, how the portrait's going.
Well, I do the same thing with my photography. Sometimes like I look at it, I'm like, spot on, like fucking did it, like nailed that one.
Yeah, sometimes, that just is the word you feel, you know.
Mhm.
I was doing that.
I feel like I moved.
No, it's good, it's good. It's very good, actually. Yeah, I like this, I like this. It's a little bit of the new pose where you drifted, but not so much, and it's an expressive, interesting pose. It deviates from the original. If you can compromise between the two and come back, but maybe not all the way back, like go back a little. Yeah, yeah. We're talking like subtle. Nice. interesting. I was originally thinking you might have an expression like you have right now as your expression. That was the one I was like imagining that you would have. But the expression that you started out the portrait with was like this very sort of sweet smile, like the proverbial Thomas Lawrence girl. You know, he was like a late 18th or he was a early 19th century painter. But yeah, I like both of them. It'd be nice to sort of capture a middle. So I'm
Yes,
sort of
probably feels more me.
yeah. So I'm sort of capturing like a middle ground between there. It's like a little bit of like the sweet smile, but then maybe the little the mood behind it. You know, the little. Sometimes if you do a good job painting someone, but it's an expression they don't normally have, it ends up not being accepted by people who know the person as a likeness. They think like, well, you know, it's a nice painting, but it's not really them. You know, it's not. That's not like a look they make a lot. You know. Okay, now turn away from the kitchen a little, like you normally do. Yeah, good. Not that much. appreciated. I can look down and work and then look up, and then because you held the pose, I get to see the difference between what I painted and what's actually there. So it's very helpful. That's really the crucial time to stay still, because like you go back to the source and then see how things look. Okay, let's take a break.